Good morning, everyone. It is day 12 of going all in on day trading until I get a payout and a profitable. So, I've already been up for 2 hours. I've been back testing, and for those of you who are new and haven't watched any other videos, today I am one win away from passing my funded combine. So, we're obviously hoping for a win. The account balance is sat at 1,500 profits, so that's 51,500. And I'm going to be risking 750 today. Now, to make sure I actually risk the proper amount, because I didn't risk as much as I wanted to yesterday, I'm going to be using a limit order, which will allow me to see the exact position in advance. And I also don't want to breach consistency rules. Not that it's an issue. If I win, it's still good, but it just means I'll have to get another win after, which I'll use a tiny position size for. But I am aware, or I was made aware of, the fact that there is a buffer, which means I'm allowed to be like 1% or 2 out of the zone of consistency, but I really don't want to push it, which means my exit has to be extremely precise. But look, the main thing is I need a win. There's no point focusing on that, getting all anxious about that. Although, yeah, I do need the exit to be very precise. So, you guys will already know, I guess, whether I have won the trade, lost the trade, or not even taken a trade. But right now, how I'm feeling right now is, bro, I don't know. I was getting a little bit nervous last night, and it's mainly because I just think like, fuck, bro, this is like 7 months of dedicating my entire life, and this is like the first checkpoint, if you will. This is the first kind of milestone, decent milestone in a trader's journey. And it actually kind of means something to me. And I know I shouldn't attach meaning to something, but I'm not someone who gambles evaluations. I'm not someone who gambles combines. Which makes this kind of special because I've actually used my strategy to pass it. And I haven't completely gone off the fucking wall and just fucked around and gone, oh, I'm going to full port the eval. No, I'm actually trading the evals properly. Because I see people gamble fundeds, and sure, they might get a payout, but typically they've spent more money on gambling the fundeds than they're getting in the payout, and then they're probably only going to get one payout anyway. So my philosophy behind it all has been, if it's not difficult to do, then it's not going to last. And people who are gambling these evals, I don't think that's sustainable at all. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just salty that I haven't been gambling evals, but I do genuinely think that doing it the way I'm doing it is going to provide more sustainable profits. And I think when you hear, because I know someone, there's not many people who trade in my school, but I actually had a good conversation with someone who used to trade, and he'd been doing a bit of meme coins, but he used to trade futures and forex. My fucking ass crack, man. This fucking dildo seat is fucking killing my ass. And anyway, this guy was saying he got one payout, and then he never got a payout again. And I was thinking, like, why do some people get one payout and never get a payout again and quit? And I do think it's because that one payout wasn't even traded properly. I don't know for this guy, but I think a lot of people, they'll get one payout and never get one again. And this is what you hear about online, people getting one payout and never again. I think it's just because they're not even, the one payout they do get, they're not actually getting that payout how they should be. And it was all luck. but there's like a false sense of success presented online, potentially. But I'm hungry as fuck. So I'm going to finish up this cardio, and then we're going to do some fucking stretching, and then finally, we'll get some food down there. So, I think the way I'm going to go into this afternoon of trading, first off, I've got lessons wise, period 5, psychology, period 6, my other psychology. So there's no exams, which is great, so I can trade in them. My first psychology, I'm pretty sure, guaranteed the teacher's off because she's broke her arm, unless her arm's healed, which I don't think it will have because she broke it like 3 weeks ago, and I'm pretty sure I heard the other teacher say it took like 6 weeks to heal. And for the second psychology lesson, the teacher was off with an illness on Tuesday, which is when you guys saw me trade when the Tradeovate fucked up, which I'm still a bit salty about, but I'll try not to carry it into this trade, because I could have passed the account by now. But basically, I might not have any lesson, so that would be ideal for trading, although they have been putting covers into those lessons, so I'm still going to have to sit there. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure period 5, there'll be no actual lesson. Period 6, there probably will be, but the classroom it's in, sort of to the side, lock in, so it should be all good. One of the things that's like, I feel like instantly improved my trading is reading The Best Loser Wins, and I'm currently reading Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas, which is a more renowned book, but I'm more just reading that for fun as of right now. So this kind of strategy with the reading with the first book was just read it once, kind of just for fun, and then really dig into it and take notes on the second time around reading it, which I've got a Notion template full of notes from that book. So if you want it, join the Discord in the description. Also, thanks for 700 subs. Let's try to push to 1,000 now. Thank you guys. But yeah, that book has been really insightful, and upon like really digging into it and making the notes, which I have like a key point section and then a section for action steps, and just being able to refer back to the key points and action steps whenever I want, super fucking useful, super useful. And I'm sure it'll be the same with Trading in the Zone, but I feel like that's really the only different variable has been studying those books. And some of the stuff it says, if you actually apply it and you're not like half-ass reading it, for sure that's helped. I'm certain that's helped. So I'm not like, I don't have an affiliate link for an Amazon account. Maybe I'll regret that, but go get yourself, get the physical book as well. Go get the book, The Best Loser Wins. I'm gonna finish up the stretching, go get food, go do my first lessons in school, and then I'll be back for pre-market analysis. Alright, so I'm gonna do the pre-market analysis. Let's get into it. I do have to go to school like right now, so it's gonna be really quick. I've already looked at it, but I'll just do a recap for you guys. So, daily bias is bullish, to be fair, because we're in that new week opening gap, expecting a reaction off of that. Although we have had a reaction on the 4 hour, we're in this 4 hour, or we have come into this 4 hour imbalance. Coming on to the 1 hour. So sorry, the 4 hour is bearish. The 1 hour, on the other hand, well, potentially not on the other hand, I'm definitely expecting a draw to London lows. After a draw to London lows, we could push to this daily low here that was created. We could push to there, but realistically, once we get to this area, if we reach up to there, I'm going to be looking for longs after that. Alright guys, so this time lapse on me in the school. I'm in psychology with a substitute teacher again. Double psychology. So basically, I am very long. My bias is super bullish. Again, the video cut's similar to Friday. Take a guess, take a guess, take a guess. I was taking a shit. Yeah, it wasn't pleasant, guys. Just don't do it in the school toilets. I had to really scout out for the right toilet, because the first one had piss all over it, the second one had like shit round the rim, and then the third one was mildly acceptable to sit down on. But bro, it fucking stank. It stank. Anyway, I came back from that and I had to kind of rush because I knew there was a trade setting up, but for some reason it's kind of broken on my phone. It's TradingView, like it won't load my shit. Actually, it's probably the signal. The signal in those toilets is terrible. Anyway, you can kind of see, I don't know how good the timing is of this, but the stop loss, yeah, the stop loss does end up getting hit. And I did kind of panic. You can see me kind of panicking. We'll just cut to the clip of me fucking getting out the trade, and you can kind of see my reaction of how it went. So, obviously we took an L today. I'm a little bit annoyed by it because all I had to do was put my stop loss where I know I'm supposed to put my stop loss. But I risked too much for where I wanted my stop loss. Basically, stop loss shouldn't have been in a random spot in the 1 minute fair value gap. We'll get into it in a second, but I do kind of feel like it was necessary to take an L on this because I was getting a little bit too overconfident on my win streak. And not only that, but I was getting a little bit too reliant on passing the funded account. And I really shouldn't be getting attachments to combines because they're fucking combines. It cost me £40. I should really just be trying to just pass them, and it's like, okay, pass them. I haven't made any money though, so what's the big deal? You know? But we'll get into the post-market analysis now. So, daily bias, bullish. We kind of already been over this bit, but bullish because we are in this new day opening gap. We've had a retrace into it, and we're trending up at the moment. 4 hour, obviously, we're kind of heading down. However, we took out this weekly low. Not weekly low, sorry. We took out the daily low of the previous day low. So that looks really nice for longs. Coming on to the 1 hour. Again, London low right here. Main draw on liquidity, but we also took out the previous day low, as I stated. 5 minute. I'm willing to trade from 950 onwards, as you guys probably know. So before 950, we got an inverse of this fair value gap, shifting the low time frame market structure. And then we got a retrace into this gap here, perfectly filled it. And what happened on the 1 minute? Well, I waited for a rejection. The 1 minute was still trending upwards. We hadn't broken this low here. We hadn't broken below it. Obviously, with that we did. But the first, we came into the gap. We wicked back up. So I entered off of that. Really good entry. I have no issue with the entry. Problem is, stop loss should have been here, but I'm risking more. I got panicked and it went there. So this is the first time I'm kind of going, well, first time since last Monday, where I'm going, yeah, that was a terrible fucking trade. And I do not deserve to be funded if I'm going to trade like that. Because all that's going to happen is I'm going to pay for the evaluation. So I'm going to pay for the activation fee. And I'm going to fucking just waste money because I'm going to trade like a retard on my actual account. So I clearly don't deserve to be funded right now, due to the fuck-ups I'm still making. Obviously, I always expect to make fuck-ups, but this is just too bad of a fuck-up to be like, oh, I was so close, I should be funded, it's not my fault, it's this, it was an accident, and there's no point saying that. Like, I was a dumbass, I shouldn't have got out at that random-ass spot just because I panicked as it went down. I need to acknowledge the market can do anything. And I think that was good for me to lose that trade. I think that's the best outlook to have. It was good to lose that trade. There's always another day tomorrow. Even if I lose tomorrow, lose the account, what was £40? Better than spending £110 on the activation fee just to blow it after paying that money. So, overall, yeah, I'm not too happy with the trade. But we'll learn. We'll definitely learn. And, yeah, obviously, still in the race. Isn't it? It's not a race. But I was thinking, even with this shitty ass trading, bro, once I scale up, it's just kind of hard getting off the start because you don't really feel like you're making a lot of money. But, bro, once I have like 550k accounts, the £1 of profit I've got now in the last 9 days, excluding the weekend in the middle, we'll say 11 days. The last 11 days, my grand profit would be £5 profit, which is nuts, to be honest. Maybe a bit less because I'll probably risk more. Yeah, I'd risk less on the actual funded account. I'd probably risk 400 per account instead of 500, just so I have like a little thing of, what would that be? 5 trades, I want to say. Yeah, you'd have a buffer of five losing trades, which would be a bit more comfortable compared to 4 or 3. So I'm just kind of, and what's that? 10k at the end of the month, boom. So even with this, that's the crazy thing. Even with this shit ass trading, I still would have made £5,000 by the end of this month. Even with this shit ass trading, bro. Imagine if I actually get my trading good, bro. You know. But, you know, going into tomorrow, there's no hopes, no expectations. We might not even take a trade. Who knows? It's the last Friday of the month, though, so that could provide something good. What I'm going to do now, I've already done a bit of reading. I've done all my journaling from this. I know what I've done wrong. Like I said, yeah, I've read. Already backtested early this morning. Fuck. Parents' evening. That's not going to be fun. Especially knowing that I haven't fucking passed the account today. But yeah, I mean, there's not really much else to say now. It's just turning into a bit of a yap. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully it can go better tomorrow. If you're not on the Discord, join the Discord. I give out my Notion journal template for free and my whole analysis on the book there for free. And if you want to follow along the journey or you find these valuable, make sure you're subscribed.